What up, my people? This is Dedrian Alone, House of Wrestling, and this dream match, man, if WWE ever, ever broke down that forbidden door and started doing business with all the other promotions, specifically AEW, this is one of those dream matches I would love to see. Of course, everyone wants to see Roman Reigns, Kenny Omega, CM Punk, uh, whoever. I think that's just there. Darby Allen, you know, whoever. It's just that's what it is. But this dream match that I'm going to get into is one that, when you break it down from their in-ring work and just personality-wise, it on paper it meshes. And I'm talking about the WWE Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch versus Thunder Rosa. Yes, Thunder Rosa. Becky Lynch, Thunder Rosa. This match, um, just basing it off of everything that they have done this year. Of course, Becky Lynch, she missed some time because, of course, she had a baby and everything, which, hey, it happens. But prior to that, you just look at their work that they've done. You look at what Thunder Rosa's done with Britt Baker, uh, and all the other women she's worked with this year, and just those matches. The first match that comes to mind when you think of Thunder Rosa was the iconic AEW main event match on the oh my God, what was it? The St. Patrick's Day Slam. It was a no holds barred match between her and Britt Baker, and they were just bloody mess. And the physicality that Thunder Rosa showed in that match, but also in other matches she's wrestled where she can get physical. And then you look at Becky Lynch's resume and what she's done this year, which, hey, she's done a remarkable job. Shout out to her, from having a child, then of course recuperating her body to get back into wrestling shape and to pull off the matches that she's done so far is really good, really good. A lot of people, kudos to her for that remarkable job. But man, you look at the personality; they're both feisty. Like, it's almost like they're mirror images of each other. Becky Lynch, she has that no nonsense attitude, very snarky, very snappy promos that she gives. Thunder Rosa has the same thing, and what's cool is that Thunder Rosa does it in English and in Spanish. So just the confrontation alone, if there was ever a time where they were in the ring and they were cutting promos on each other, I think that would be really good. Thunder Rosa and uh, Becky Lynch. Um, that would be really cool, just to see where it would go. And honestly, if they ever had a feud, not just a match, a feud, you could do that for a good. If you're doing the WWE style, that's easily 3 straight events, which, eh. But if you're doing it AEW style, let's say Becky Lynch was doing it according to how AEW uh, tells their stories, man, that's some storytelling. Ooh, man, it's so good. Both women don't have, the allegiances and alliances and faction or anything. Is just straight up woman and woman and woman, and they're, oh my God, that would be so amazing. Just the technical aspect of it, like both women can go technical, like you've seen in both of their, a lot of their matches. They can get technical, they can get physical, um, they can just get gritty, feisty, um, nasty, and everything. And man, just to see those styles, just man, it would be so cool. Um, Thunder Rosa, she has her arsenal and her way of wrestling, and of course Becky Lynch has her way of wrestling. But man, just to see that come together in a ring, um, I mean, the styles that the type of matches they've wrestled, that's what makes this dream match even more like, man, I really want to see it. Is because you can have a straight up wrestling match, you can have a wrestling match no holds barred. You can have a match with weapons. You can have a first blood match because both women have shed blood in many matches. Of course, WWE doesn't have they have that whole issue with no blading or blood or anything in their matches. Um, you can go in iron. Actually, that would be dope. If there was a way that, if they ever fought and everything, I think one of the best matches for them to pull off just how good they are as wrestlers, Becky Lynch and Thunder Rosa, have it in an Iron Man match, 1 hour match. I think I can't remember when was the last women's Iron Man match, but I think those two, if there was ever two women that could pull off a great Iron Man match, women's match, would be Thunder Rosa and Becky Lynch. Those two women could pull it off. But man, that would be my dream match between those two women. It's just talking about it, just thinking of the feistiness as far as their wrestling, like the stories you could tell. It's amazing what the possibilities with that match. Becky Lynch, what she's done with Charlotte. Look at the matches. If you compare them, it's crazy, but it's almost like mirror images of each other, and to some degree. Of course, you give some of the edge to Becky Lynch because she's had a deeper talent pool of women's wrestlers that she's fought on a higher exposure. Becky Lynch has fought Charlotte multiple times, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Bianca Belair, Liv Morgan. Thunder Rosa, she's fought Britt Baker, Serena Deeb, Hikaru Shida, Rito, Nyla Rose, Deonna Purrazzo. I believe, did she fight Mickie James yet? I believe so. Of course, you have the matches that Thunder Rosa has had in Warriors of Wrestling, Mission Pro Wrestling. The one match that she had with Alley Catch at GCW, and it was this month or last month. So you count those matches. That's why I say, like, those women could have any type of match you present to them, and it's going to be a banger. But man, let's cross your fingers. Hopefully WWE breaks down that fucking forbidden door. Jesus, we want. Oh my God. One can only wish, but yes, that would be an awesome dream match. Becky Lynch, the WWE Raw Women's Champion, and Thunder Rosa from AEW. That would be an awesome dream match. So, yes, that would be it. Like, subscribe, follow House of Wrestling on all social media platforms, and follow, like, and subscribe my YouTube channel, which is Dedrian E. Cologne. Follow me on all social media platforms, specifically Instagram and Twitter at Dedrian180_. That is the dream match, and man, I want to see this dream match. Now that I've talked about and shared it with you guys, leave your comments below and what you think about this match. But man, that would be such a badass match. Oh, one can only hope. But thank you guys for tuning in. I got more stuff coming up from the House of Wrestling, and I got some good stuff in line for 2020. My name is Dedrian Cologne, and this is the House of Wrestling Dream Match.